Bitcoin is about to break out, and the question is, are you ready to pick a side? Today, we're going to look into it and see whether it's more worth to be bullish or bearish right now. For the past month, we've been stuck in a range, and any trade you might have tried to take on Bitcoin has either stopped you out or got you to break even. There was no opportunity for extended moves, and because we've been stuck in that range. Now, I like to trade the lower or upper side of ranges if we ever if we are ever in one. Because we've been stuck. Sorry, I just had to stop. I don't know why I always have this on. This is so crazy. But like, if we're in a range, you guys, right? If in the middle of a range, like right now, I'd be happy with like 1-to-1 risk to reward, or just stay completely on the sidelines until a better opportunity is presenting itself. Because this is what we're dealing with right now. Okay, guys, welcome. And if you haven't done so, please like the video. Go ahead, do it, because it really helps to grow the channel and grow this community, right? We have so many people that have joined, and I'm so glad. Paul Premier is staying out. Yes, absolutely. By the way, if you haven't joined Discord, it's completely for free. You can do so by clicking the link in the description box, or if you're watching on Twitter, you can do that by going in my bio or something. I don't know. That's by the way, I want you guys to let me know, how is the stream today? Do we have any glitches? What's going on? Because I've changed so many things. I had a guy to install like the fiber cable. I had one of my people in the community tell me that I need a fiber cable, and I was like, okay. So I've been dealing that for the past week. So now I should have like the highest of the highest connections out there available in terms of internet. Okay, so we should be fine streaming on several platforms, because that was the idea. And yeah, please let me know in the comments, you guys. Trader Eddie, happy to see you here. Gabby. All right, you guys, let's move on to the screen share. Actually, I have this whole thing here. That's me. Yeah, I had to pause that. It glitches? Who said that? Yeah, glitches. Okay. Well, that's really annoying, because yeah, it's not supposed to do that. Probably it's like the server that I'm using. I don't know. Because what tends to happen is, when I check my connection, what tends to happen is I am like bouncing from one server to another server. When I'm checking my connection, like it connects to, I don't know, the server in the city nearby. And then like here, it's just absolutely crazy. Like I have no idea. But yeah. I really, really hope it doesn't glitch too bad. Mark, let me know. You guys, Hima, everyone, Sebastian, let me know in the comments, because now I can actually see in the tiny box here on the side. So make sure you do that. Okay, cool. So without further ado, let's look at the chart and see what's been happening today on the Discord. We have called these 2 trades. Now, I was hoping for, a tag up here, but that didn't happen. And of course, the second trade, as per the 4-hour strategy, was completely perfect, which was, a sell signal from here. So we were entering down here, but the RR was very little, because I am not risking more than this low down here. So we basically had, what is it, like 1-to-1 risk reward or something. It was very, very low, but who cares? When you're trading in a range, you're happy with what you can get, right? Let's see, a few glitches, but it seems good now. Okay, cool. Why can't I see? I want to see that chat box actually a bit more. Let me see if I can extend that. Yes, here it is, my chat box. No, don't go full screen, please. Yes. Sugar cookies here, sugar cookies here. All right, no glitches for Legit. Legit is not mad at me. He wanted trial period on on my indicators. I said no, and he's not mad at me. That's good. That's good. Anyway, you guys, let's move on, because we have some stuff to review. This is the trade that we took today. As you can see, very simple. We had my indicators on the 4-hour give us this target down here. So we were aiming for that. The entry was at a retest of this zone right here, again using the indicator. So a very simple entry, and of course stop loss is above the invalidation of this trade. You guys, because you've been asking me how I use my indicators to enter a trade, well, this is how I do it. Legit is still mad. Yeah, I kind of knew it low key. Joker Crypto is here. What a super chat. Joker is a super chat. We might do a villa party in Bulgaria with the whole gang, with the whole crypto gang. I can't wait. Maybe I'll join. Maybe we'll come actually, because you know, I need a break. I haven't had a break in so long. I've been just grinding like crazy. I even said the other day on Twitter, I was like, someone was like, oh, why are you so mad at everyone posting like motivational stuff? And I'm like, because the grind never stops for me. And then, yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's not go in my rants again, because that can go on for a little while. But yeah, we had the move down. Even with Joker, Crypto Joker, we were talking earlier, he was expecting the same area up here around the 96.6.5 levels to enter a trade. But I knew, unfortunately, you know, I have seen bulls are trying to fight this, and it's not going very well so far. As you can see, massive rejections. Bulls are completely losing in this range game. So when that happens, experience tells me that sometimes we won't get the retraces, because that means just another fight for the bulls that is not worth it anymore. And here, like we see, this is, by the way, the candle, pretty much the 4-hour candle that goes into the New York Open for the session today. So for me, it was a little bit like, hey, we had this kind of like a doji candle here. From a doji candle, I know when price is weak, usually we tend to get these moves. So that's why I wanted to catch a one-on-one here. That's what you do. When you're in a range, you're happy with what you can get. Okay, you're happy with what you can get, because not many opportunities present itself, and we haven't had a big leg. We haven't had a big extension leg that we can like enter a trade and be like, hey, we have made, I don't know, 12 RR, 10 RR, 7 RR, 6 RR, whatever. It's impossible, because let's say you enter here, you know, you get wrecked on both sides. You get wrecked on both sides. It doesn't matter if you're long or short. If you have good risk management, the best thing that can happen to you is that you can go at break even, and then you've wasted all your energy. You know, trading is extremely emotional, and it requires a lot of you know, a lot of psychology and, you know, energy. It's just, it's too much. But I love it. I'm not complaining. Hey, I love trading. So it is what it is, though. Now, the good thing for Bitcoin, besides that we're in a range, we know that the high is liquidity. Let's have a look on, was it on a daily or whatever? I have marked it. We have here, yes, TradingView has been a bit slow for me today. I don't know if it's slow for you guys, but yeah, we're at New York Open. We don't want to have any slow charts, but anyway, this is what we get with TradingView sometimes. We know that the high for Bitcoin is liquidity. So we're going to get a new all-time high. We know that. So we're safe. Like, we're not, it's not going to be, whatever happens, we know that Bitcoin is going to make new all-time highs. We know that we're going higher. We know that stuff in general are looking good. However, now, being in this range, what tends to happen is we're trading now in the middle of the range. How can I illustrate that to you? Let me have a look. How can I illustrate that to you? If I go maybe on the 12-hour, maybe remove some indicators, remove everything, and bring you a volume profile here, yeah, that will be a good example. So basically what happens is, when you trade in a range like this, and as you can see, we were stuck today here. We're losing the point of control of this range, and right now we're trading in the lower side of the node, right, of this volume profile. Not good, not grape. It's not grapeness. It's not grapeness right now. Insider joke, instead of grape, I say grape. Yes, my best friends know why. And probably if you guys watch a lot of Instagram reels, you probably know why as well. But yeah, we're losing the point of control of this volume profile. We're trading in the lower side of the node right now. So things are looking bearish. Now, how are we going to get confirmation of what's going to happen next? Again, I like to use my 4-hour strategy. And we just had a sweep of this fractal low. So we need to see how is the next... this was the trade. This was the trade for New York. There is nothing else to look for, because now we need to wait for another confirmation candle here to see whether we're bullish or bearish right here on Bitcoin. What else do we know? We have here previous week low down here. You know, a lot of empty profiles here that we can fill. So that's probably where we're going. But knowing how we've been trading, it's very possible that we might bounce from here and go back and retest the 50% of that volume profile. So it's not a very lovely place to be right now in terms of trading. It doesn't mean we can't catch trades. Clearly, most breakouts fail. Let's hope it's a swerve right now. It's a swerve. Gang, gang. Yeah, so ideally, you know, to be honest with you, this is my plan, okay? I'm going to tell you, not that I haven't told you before, but I'll repeat it again. Let's get rid of this volume profile here. Ideally, in the 2 case scenarios, let's go on a higher time frame, what I want to see. On a higher time frame, even though we have this, I'm not forgetting that we're in a range. I'm not forgetting that. So for me, as soon as price comes here to the sell zone, we have a nice fatty order block here, sell order block, as well as a zone of resistance. I'm waiting for price to, if price travels up to the 104K, this is where I'm going to start to look for shorts. Please explain confirmation candle. What exactly are you looking for, please? Legit. Get my indicators, right? You're not getting my strategy for free. It's not happening. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, I'm joking. I'm going to explain to you. What can I do? What can I do? Not now, though. We're looking at Bitcoin. I'm not going to solve your trading problems right now. Yeah, so from here, if in case we reach the 104.4, I will probably look for sells from here, right? This is the upper side of the range. That's what I want to do. Now, of course, things can change, but once we reach that area, don't worry. If you join Discord, please, you guys, honestly, this is where I post my daily reviews. By the way, this is new from this week. I started doing that from this week because I want to provide you more value, even though it's completely for free. Oh, and also, I've made another decision. Once we hit 500 joiners on Discord, and currently we're like around 350, or more, I don't know. But once we hit 500, I'm going to log the Discord, and the Discord is going to be under a fee. Okay, so you guys, now is your chance to join Discord for free. After that, it's going to be locked. I'm locking it up because I don't want to have a full Discord with like members who are just there because they could get in and they're not, you know, they're not like, they don't want to learn or whatever. They're not active. Like, I'm not having that stuff. So anyway, that's the plan. 104K, we start to look for short. 104.4, 104.5. At this area, we are going to observe price. For me, this is now reaching the higher side of the range where I would like to try for another short. That doesn't mean that from here we can't completely break out to the upside and then it's all, you know, we're all happy again and bull run is on. Like, it's absolutely possible. But the way things are going, and by the way, look at gold. What happened with gold? Where is gold? I was just watching gold before. Did you see what happened with gold, you guys? Look, we just had another all-time high on gold. Wait. Let's put on some liquidity stuff right here so you can see. All right, again, this is again using the indicators, right? We had that liquidity to the low side and to the upside. Now this is double formation liquidity that when we get, I told you guys, and I'm going to repeat it again, when we get that sort of liquidity on the double side, once the one side is wiped, usually price goes for the other side. And we can see here immediately we had that liquidity on gold. right? Today, new all-time highs gold, by the way. Like half an hour ago, 1 hour ago, we had new all-time highs for gold. It literally wicked the liquidity and completely rejected. Now, what a beautiful trade that would have been. Unfortunately, I wasn't watching gold, so I missed that. But it would have been such a good entry here for a short. Brilliant entry on gold. But things are not looking, gold is now starting to range. I'm feeling like gold is starting to range right now. And this rejection at the all-time high for gold is telling me we're going to range and then we're probably going to drop, you guys, honestly. Like, you know, it seems like that. And we have liquidity to the downside on gold, by the way. I saw that earlier today, down here at the 2,886, right? Now, if we start breaking through here, it's going to be a very, very interesting for gold. Nasdaq's been dropping as well. Look what happens. Nasdaq, we just cleared the liquidity on Nasdaq. Again, double liquidity for Nasdaq. Cleared it. Immediate drop. Immediate drop. Where do you think we're going now? 20,700, right? Nasdaq. I used to love trading Nasdaq, by the way, you guys. Nasdaq, Euro USD, gold not so much. Oh my God, gold not so much. I used to trade gold around like the 1,000 levels. Jesus, it was crazy. It was insane. 2,000 on gold was like a dream. It was like a complete dream. Like, wow, is that ever going to happen? And look at us. Look at us where we are right now. Bitcoin. Let's go back to crypto. Now, some bad news for crypto or for Bitcoin in terms of, you know, charting is that we have massive liquidity lying down at the very, very bottom of the range, which is, oh, actually, no, sorry, this liquidity has already been wicked. Yeah, I forgot that. Apologies. It's this one that I wanted to refer to on Bitcoin down here. Okay, so that liquidity down here at the 86.64 hasn't been cleared on Bitcoin, and we have a massive support zone below here at the 85,071.5 for Bitcoin, right? So in case we start dropping, the trades that I'm gonna take are starting from the 90K level, 89.9. Right? And then I'm going to potentially have an entry at this liquidity clear at the 86, and I'm going to have another limit order down here at the 85,071 because I definitely want to participate in that move. Right? But if we start dropping now at the very near future, one of the regions that we can look for short-term longs, it's going to be around the 93,000 area, 318. On Bitcoin. Guys, write these notes. It's helpful for us. Diamond Eyes. You guys like the video. If you haven't liked, please, so we can get more people joining in. Yeah, I have a limit at 87K, Captain JJ. 87K. Let's have a look. 87, Captain JJ. Let's see, are we making money? Are we making money? Now, like I said, Captain JJ, it's good if you have around the 87 because we have a buy zone. We have a buy zone at around the 87, right? So I completely agree with that. I completely agree. However, this low down here is liquidity, Captain JJ. Make a note of that, right? Make a note that 86.16.4, we have a low that has potentially a lot of stop losses residing below it. So I think it's best if you take that into account. I'm taking that into account for sure, right? Like I said, and if price starts dropping down 85.071, this is the area that I am looking at. You guys, Diamond Eyes, darling, you don't need to take any notes because you are in the Discord. You are a VIP member in the Discord, and any questions you have, you know, I love you so much. Diamond Eyes is the best. I will always be there. Okay. Now let's move on to Ethereum, please, real quick. Let's see what's happening here. Get rid of the indicators. Although I've been drawing like crazy on this chart. This move here absolutely smashed this prediction down here with the move to the upside, and then again down. Now it's a very, very, very unpleasant range, you guys. Very unpleasant range. And I told you, I told you, and I'm going to say it again. For this range, right, we have this area at around 2,907, which is holding resistance. And then we have the support lying down at 2,594.64 for Ethereum. So we don't know, right? If price starts dropping down here and comes to this area of support, we might try to play along for a retrace back into the range. Again, it's a range, so you're not going to expect huge results. Same with like the Bitcoin trade. Stop clusters make the best entries. Yes, Bear, exactly. So yeah, that was my point to you guys. We're gonna exit also from ETH at some point. Thing to note is previous high was already taken. Now we're probably heading to take the previous weekly low down here that we've marked, which is just maybe 1 or 2 points above our support level anyway. And for ETH, let's have a look. Again, same thing. If we start going to the upside, now again, same gameplay, like the same gameplay. We're looking to enter at the low of the range, and then if we want to hold, right, we need a good entry, stop loss to break even, and then potentially try to fight this resistance level, retest, and then come up here at the 3,219 level, right, where potentially price is going to retrace. But what do we know? We have another liquidity up here sitting at the 3,525 and a nice sell zone above that. So ideally for Ethereum, sells around this area is going to be something that I'll be watching very closely for. Very closely for. Now if we go on a higher time frame, let's go on a higher time frame. Yeah, it's just if we get another drop on ETH, right? These are the zones: 2,376.65, 2,303 are the levels of, in case we start getting some wick fills. This is one level. This down is another level that I'm going to be looking for longs. And like I said, of course, this down here, right? And in case stuff start getting really ugly, Ethereum has liquidity lying down here at the 1,903.47 level. And we have a nice buy zone just under it. So limit order buy here in case we start dropping. This is going to be generational trade. So yeah, I am not opposing us going down a little bit more because the entries are going to be so solid. I can't even begin to tell you. Now, let's move on to Sol a little bit. So we're trading right now. We lost the 0.5 level. We lost it. This is the 0.5. We lost it. So once we lose the 0.5 level, what are we looking at? 0.236, right? This is the level that we look at next. So right here, we know we have a buy zone, so price might as well just now wick completely. This candle might start retracing back, and then we might close another bullish candle, and then we start trading to the upside. Let's have a look real quick on the 4-hour. Actually, let's not go on the 4-hour yet. Let's not go on the 4-hour yet. But we have here, let me just get rid of that. Let me just get rid of the drawings that I did earlier. Okay, so once we start trading at the 0.236, which is $153.74 for Solana, we can see we're losing support. We're losing support here, major support at the 160.79 mark. We're losing it, but are we though? Are we? Because this daily candle hasn't closed yet. So it's very likely that from here, this was actually a very good buy. Right? This drop was a very good buy because this candle now might start retracing and close above this resistance zone, by the way. I've just realized that I don't have to hire a singer for the villa. Yes, I'm a great singer. I'm a great singer. Joker, you don't have to hire. We're going to have great time. I really hope. I think it was like end of March or something. You guys, this is going to be so cool. Imagine a villa in the mountains in Bulgaria with like all the crypto gang is going to be so crazy. Captain JJ, Sol has me worried. Yes, it should have you worried. But like I said, for a short-term opportunity, which might turn to be mid good opportunity, like, oh, how do I say that? It might turn into like the next few weeks as a good buy. Let's put it that way. Like if you enter right now, as we speak, on Sol right here, even though it looks so bearish, right? If we get, let's have a look how bad the situation actually is. Gang. Let's have a look how bad it is. Motion. We're getting motion. Okay, we just had a sweep. I can see it here. Sweep. We just had a sweep of a fractal low. Perfect. Perfect entry. You know why? Because it's very risky, but it can happen. Because if this candle right now closes and then we have the next candle bullish, we're starting to go up. And once we start doing that, like I said earlier to you guys, we just lost this support level down here, right? And then we might start trading back into it in order to reject it again or to completely break it and start being bullish a little bit. Oh my God, this was a big drawing. Is this? Oh my God, I can't control my drawing skills. Not that I have any, but there is a dot here. I'm a bit autistic like that. No, go away. Go away. Yeah, delete it. Anyway, so yeah, it might be a good buy as of now. Why? Because we've already reached the 0.236 level, which is a good level, right? It's a good level for here to place on some bets in order to retrace to the upside. And if we get to a good level for a sale, it's probably going to be around the 202 mark on Solana for another drop to the downside if we're gonna get it or not. I don't know. I don't want to get in details for that now. We can start charting, but I don't feel like it at the moment. Let's have a look. Maybe we can. Why not? Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Here it is. Here it is. We have, where is it? Where's my drawing thing? We have a nice sell zone here. Guess where? Of course, around the 0.5 level. So that potentially could be, if we now retrace nicely, I might enter along here. We'll see how it goes on a confirmation on the 4-hour. We're probably going to go and retrace at around the 195, 200 area zone or 2.2, and then completely drop from here. So if that happens, this is what I'm going to be looking at in terms of shorts. You guys, if you haven't liked the video, please like the video. Yeah, and that's it for today in terms of price action. This is what we're looking for. And quickly for Sol, again, if we start dropping, I think the areas that we can try and look for another long, if not from here, by the way, now it's perfect, but around the 148.85 and 140. And then if we start dropping around the 130 area, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't see, for anyone who thinks that Sol is going to go below $100, forget it. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's actually a possibility at all. I think we're going to continue trading in the range in the price leg that we've currently formed, and the beginning of that price leg is at $109.73. So that means that anything below 153.74, in between 109 and 153.74, it's cheap and it's a great buying opportunity. So in these zones, you need to identify, or in that price zone, you need to identify any opportunities, liquidity for a good entry on Sol. Does that make sense, you guys? Lovely. Okay. Great students. Today your teacher was going nuts. I was like, everyone, and I did a dance. I did a dance. Yeah, that was so fun. Oh my God. Your trading teacher is twerking trading teacher. Oh God, that's hilarious. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here. All right, and that's it for today. I don't think there is anything else I want to say. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Captain JJ. I don't think it goes that low either, but if it does, my trade is cooked. No, your trade is not going to be cooked. What's your entry, JJ, by the way, on Sol? Let me know. Let's review. I was about to go. And also, I want to know why Legit has a profile picture of a woman's belly. Like, that's not okay. Like, we're adults here. Agree. I don't even like Sol. I'm total ETH maxi at the moment, but being objective. Yeah, ETH is going to be good. Everyone is buying back a lot. I think I heard Sailor... I heard Sailor as well bought some more Bitcoin today. So, I mean, much love to you guys as well. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.